I
was
still
over
ain't
the
caught up in
pandemic
sleep.
was them parties ending at 11, 12 o'clock.
Oh, man.
I tell niggas that all the time. Them was the best parties.
I want to bring that 7 to 11 back.
Oh my God, them
I
was
could
the
be
best
in bed
party.
by 12:30.
Bruh. But you ain't gonna get nobody showing up till 10. And then acting like, damn, I gotta pay 40 now at the door. Nigga.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy DJ Fire Kid, Y.I.C.N Media Podcast, and today I'm in an entertainment talk, and I had to get in my inbox, get in my phone, and I had to go reach to, some of the two of the top guns. So right now I have one of the hottest promoters in the town, and one of the, I wouldn't even call him the hottest because, I just whooped him last week, but maybe the second, third, top five, he not one though, but my boy George and HOTMEL, what's going on, my brother?
Bless.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Chilling.
I'm here to talk about entertainment, man. So let's get into this, man. What got you into the promotional game?
You know what? I don't even know what got me into it. I was just looking for something to do, trying to make some money.
Yeah.
So, I think I started 2015 or something like
15.
that.
So you like 7 years in the game?
It might have been before that. I'm not good with dates. It's definitely probably before that. Yeah, me and a couple of homeboys, we got together and just wanted to do something.
So you think it wasn't like a passion, like a love for it? It was let's like a hustle, or like how can we get to a next level, something like that?
Yeah, it was more so trying to make some money. Definitely more like a hustle. I never really had a passion for the nightlife or stuff like that.
Facts. And what about you as a host?
Me hosting literally came by mistake.
Yo, for real?
That ass. We was doing poetry events and all that, and I happened to host one of those one day, and it just took off from over there.
I ain't gonna lie, I never really heard you host until that party we did, that reggae vs R&B.
Yeah, man. I've been around for a little minute right now.
I was like, yo, this guy gave me a run for my money. I ain't gonna lie. Some people say they host, they just running on the stage, really not doing too much. Got the crowd control. You part Jamaican or something?
Nah, not at all.
Yo, you got the crowd control for real.
Nah, dude, he definitely a good host.
For real?
Man. Nah, for real. He done saved a few of my parties. He done
Just
saved
be having fun, man. It really just be personality-wise.
When it comes to these events, do you feel like a host is mandatory now?
No.
All right, let's talk about entertainment and the parts. What do you think makes a good event? What makes a good George James event?
Oh, for me, I think everybody trying to do different things. So it depends what your vision is, and we all got different visions. So my vision is obviously you don't want to take a loss. Get the people to show up. I don't really go for too overcrowded, but at the end of the day, for me, it's results and people enjoying themselves. So that's what I count as a W in my book.
Yeah.
What would you think, sir?
Definitely everything he just said. It ain't all about having the most people at your party, because you could have the most people and nobody enjoy themselves.
Exactly. That's the next question I was going to ask you. Would you prefer a heavy crowd with no vibes, or a light crowd with crazy vibes?
I prefer a heavy crowd with good vibes, but
right.
We all know it's Rochester, so
yeah.
Sometimes the heavier the crowd, the higher the chance that something can happen, whether it's a fight, whether something get broke, or anything like that. So yeah. I would say, if I had to answer that, I would just say a decent crowd with good vibes.
I brought you guys here because I don't know about you guys, but I know me. I feel like we get a lot of, everybody just thinks they know us, and maybe they see us on these stages and feel like we the richest people, or, we got all the girls, this and the third. That's why I brought you guys here, to really talk about what's going on. So do you feel like the entertainment is you feel like it's a profitable market in a local town that we're in?
You can answer it first.
Profitable? Yeah, it can be. It's one thing that messed it all up is entitlement. Entitlement in Rochester is so bad. You get niggas who come to your door who think they above everybody else. So it kind of messed up the camaraderie of how your event should go or should look, because it's too much entitlement. The entitlement is horrible around here. It's bad, man.
What would you think?
It's profitable. It just all depends on your angle. If you got a venue where you're doing something every Friday or every Saturday or whatever like that, your angle's going to be different versus someone who maybe does something once a month or whatever. Mm-hmm. So if I do something once a month, yeah, I'm expecting to make some bread out of that. So it's definitely profitable. Ain't nobody doing this for fun or for free.
At all.
Not at all. Not at all.
It
not
has
at all.
to be some type of profit.
What are the difficulties that you guys face? Oh, all three of us, you think we face in a local town?
It's a lot. It's
It's
a lot. I
mad.
would say the main one is, and it's, I don't know if it's to everyone's fault or whatever. It's just like you can be throwing an event. Let me talk into the mic. You can be throwing an event, and it might be like 6, 7 different events that day.
Mm-hmm.
And whether people want to admit it or not, it is difficult because people have to pick and choose where they're gonna go, especially if y'all got the same blend or the same
Right.
The same,
It's only a
same-
small town.
same crowd. So I'm a realist. I'm honest. So people say, "Oh, it's not competition or whatever," but at the end of the day, nobody want to lose.
Yeah, that's
So
a fact.
it's not that I'm hoping your event don't do good or whatever, but at the end of the day, I want mine to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to do my numbers. I want to do good. I want to see everybody do good, but of course, I want to see my event do good too.
Do you think that comes with a lot of issues? Like, say I'm having a party, you having a party, and he's having a party, and is there like a lot of background issues? People, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not even gonna have him answer. There's a lot of background issues that comes with this. It's like it's not
It
like
ain't no real beef though.
it's not
Yeah, right.
it's not
Ain't
real
nobody
beef,
get
but
hurt.
like you said, it's a lot of like egos and this, that, and the third. And it might not
entitlement,
even
bro.
be from us as a top people, but like maybe his people or his model girls and our promoters and
Right.
stuff like that.
There's different levels to different promotion teams anyway. Some certain people do high level parties. Some people do low level parties. It just and then everybody don't have the same following, but you do have them people who want to try to support everybody. Like James said, it's hard for them to choose if I'm having a party and he having a party one day, you having a party one day, and now they having a conflict with the people who they going out with. Because certain people like his events more than they like my events, or some certain people like my events more than they like your events.
Or we may know some of the same people,
Right.
And they may not show up to mine. You know, some people, oh, you went to such
Right,
and
right,
such event, you ain't come to
right.
mine. So
You
I
went to
don't-
that nigga shit,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Is that hating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you call it hating?
It could be. It depends how.
Depends
It
how you
depends
say
on
it.
your relationship with that person.
Yeah,
Like if it's
that
my
too.
my bro or something like that, somebody who I let in for free or something like that. You know, I don't want to say it's hating, but I may feel a little way. Like, damn, bro, you could have
Right.
stopped by my shit.
Yeah.
I'm just honest, man. I'm
Yeah.
honest.
I felt like in the last couple years, it's easy to be a promoter. Though. Like, I remember when I got into the game, maybe like even just DJ, not even throwing parties. We was on like St. Paul, and there was like 10 parties. In the last couple years, if George is throwing a party, it's like that's just the main party for that day. And if he's
Yeah.
throwing a party, it's like that's a main party for the day. If I'm throwing a party, it's like it's easy wins because it's no venues.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's no venues. Then you get the people who get in these venues, they never really threw parties because they won't give it to a person like James George or HOTMEL because we done threw parties a number of times, and then you get people who going backdooring you saying like, "Yo, don't let this nigga have no party
That really
out your
happens.
spot." What?
Yeah, that
Is you
definitely
crazy? Yes.
happens.
I hear it, but I never
What?
believed that it could be like that.
It happened. Yeah, it happened. Oh,
But it's like a tell of two coins. Not saying I ever did this, but if you invested in a spot and they got you locked in or whatever,
Right.
and you know that it's another person or promoter or whatever they may not have a good crowd. They may not care about the venue or anything. They just try to make a quick bag.
Mhm.
And you know, you might not say, "Hey, don't let them in" or whatever. You might just say, "Hey, just be cautious of who you
Right.
letting in." I don't feel there is nothing wrong with telling someone, a venue owner, just be cautious, especially if I got something and
Right.
investing into it, or I got an event coming up.
yeah.
People done bought VIPs or whatever.
Mad
I
money,
can't.
yeah.
I can't.
And at last minute, you can't have the party because it done got
Because
shut
somebody
down
else, bruh.
from another party. That is pain, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Especially-
I would tell the owner quick, like, yo, do your homework. I don't say anything. I'll tell you from the rip. Like, if I'm getting into this venue and nobody knows about it, it's gonna be a lot of people that's
Oh yeah,
XYZ, this, that, and the third come in right after me, and just do your homework.
And to me, that's not hating. If you're not, I'm not coming out and saying, nah, don't let them do it for whatever. For my own selfish reasons, that's hating.
that's
Yeah.
just
You know what I'm
for your
saying?
own selfish
Ain't got
reasons.
nothing to
Definitely
line. You
hating.
ain't got no party, no event coming up or nothing like that. Then that's hating. But me telling the venue owner, hey, you know what I'm saying, just be precautious of who you let in. Do your due diligence. That's it.
Have you ever seen like a promoter get into a venue, the same venue as you, and you be like, yo, this shit is going downhill, or it's like it's gonna be done soon? Keep
Yes. Yeah. But,
Like once you see that name on that door and that flyer, you like, yeah, this ain't gonna last too long.
I be hoping to go good though.
Yeah,
but
I always want everybody party to go.
What do you think is the main reason why we keep going through like venues every year? Like I haven't seen a venue that's been open for more than 12 years. What do you think the main cause of that is?
Honestly, it's the people. Worst coming, it ain't even. It's just such a bad cloud over Rochester. Period.
You don't think that's everywhere?
No,
I think that's hip hop parties too. I don't mean to shoot y'all under the bus. I think it's hip
that's
hop
just
parties.
being real.
that's being real. But you got to think too. How many times you done been to Atlanta or somewhere else, and it's 17 of these same kind of parties going down in the warehouse, and it's 1 million people in there, and not one issue going on.
And it's New York State too, because I done seen places out of town get shot up
Word.
and be open
The next
the
day.
next day. Like something happened here. I feel like the authorities they don't want to.
They don't want to. Not a nigga life. How about
Facts.
that? Let's say that, because them motherfuckers on East Ave be tripping too.
That's a
And them
fact.
niggas will fight right outside. Police looking right at them. Them niggas will be done and let them walk right in the bar right after that.
But a club owner, East Ave, told me, he was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna." When I told him that, I said, "Yo, look what's going on." He's like, "Yo, brother, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Listen, when these people get drunk and they go fight, it's a fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bar fight. We're gonna kick them out. We might just see them next week. But with this other set of crowds that come in, it comes with the stabbings. It comes with the gunplay.
Yeah.
It comes with vandalism and all type of. It comes with a bad stigma."
Yeah.
So that's why I try to tell people. I try to tell my own people, like, yo, we got to do better. We got to take care of our venues like how we take care of our home, because y'all the same people that go on Facebook the next day and say, oh, we don't got nowhere to go. The town is whack. Y'all just and the third. No, it's y'all. Y'all don't know how to behave. Y'all need to, have some behavior.
Rochester don't know what they want because they'll say ain't nowhere to go. It's whack, and then it could be 10 parties going on at the same time, and people will still talk shit.
Yeah.
How do you work?
All y'all do is go out. It's like, bro.
How do you work around that as a party? Because everybody go. Your party could be like, oh, you got the hottest party. Someone like, yo, that junk was whack. How you deal with people and how they say, or they can even say that it's you as a host.
That's
That's
their
an opinion.
bro.
I don't take that.
A lot of people don't like the way I host. Mad people don't like the way I host.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Mad people don't. Bro.
I don't believe that.
They think it's a facade. Like this not because I'm always just reserved, but I'm like, nigga, I have fun too.
Yeah, you was having some fun, but I was sweating bullets for a minute, man.
Man, I had a blast too.
Yeah. So you said just don't take nobody's opinion.
Yeah,
Just,
nah, you can take it, but everybody got an opinion just like everybody got an asshole.
But we all have different visions though.
That's
so
all.
I may not want, no offense, I may not want somebody jumping in the crowd or whatever it may be. I may just want people. If I'm doing an R&B party, that's what it's for.
Right.
People to be reserved, chilling, singing or whatever. And then, we live to do another party. Because like you said, the hip-hop scene is like, once they start playing that certain music, you get certain people in there, you get alcohol involved, see somebody you may not like, or, we know what that leads to.
Right.
So, man.
what was the biggest party for you? Not even the biggest party. What was that party that you had and you was like, yo, I could really do this and get this done, and I feel like I could elevate my town with what I bring to the table?
I had a couple. I don't know which one, but I would say me and Keem, we did a bowling alley party on Monroe Avenue all the way out there. Like,
that was
I didn't
fire.
even know what was going on.
Word?
I didn't even know
That
it
was fire.
I didn't expect that though.
I think that was like one of my first joints.
Yeah.
You hosted it too?
Nah, I didn't. At that time, I just was doing my clothing line. I wasn't really doing nothing at that time.
Wow.
Yeah,
You just out there.
the bowling alley part is like my
That was
favorite
fire.
ones, but of course niggas
Yeah,
messed that up,
messed
bro.
that up royally.
Yeah. And besides the first couple of all blacks,
Because you known for that all black.
yeah, me and my partner Keem, we did all the all blacks together. We did all the all blacks together. We did the rep your brands together. So all them events kind of stuck for like every year. But after a certain amount of time, you just can't keep. I don't want to do 10 all blacks.
So it's not like an annual thing.
It
for you?
was annual. It was annual, and that was another thing. It'll be like 4 all blacks around around the same
that's
time. And
wild.
I'm not saying I'm the first person that did the all black, but when I first started the all black, it wasn't 4 or 5 all blacks. And I commend anybody who, what I'm saying, trying to do something, whether it's all black or whatever. Me, I'll always have the mind that, okay, so everybody doing this now, let me try to create something else. just to get away from that. So
Right.
people like, oh, you ain't doing a rep your brand or the all black. Nah, I'm kind of tired of that, man, because everybody done did their own version of it. Or
You don't feel like you get a time to talk your shit, but like, bro, like I'm doing A, you doing A, I do B, you run and go do B. Like, can I do my thing? Like, can y'all come up with your own thing? Because that's what made me me.
I talk about it with like my homies and stuff like that, being honest, but I'm not finna go unless I got a hangover the next day. I might get on the line and say something that I probably wouldn't say. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, it ain't worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we talk about it with my homies, but you can't really get mad at people for, you know what I'm saying, trying to do something. Now, if they keep doing the same things, then it's like, bro, get your own, you know what I'm saying, get your own thing. But I try to focus on whatever it is that I do. People gonna do what they want to do.
Right.
You know, somebody might do a reggae versus R&B party right after y'all do it.
They gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah,
Definitely.
What you gonna do?
I can't do nothing.
You
I
just
might
gotta
talk
figure
my
out
shit.
ways to make yours stick and make
Stick
yours
better,
better.
yeah.
Right. That's how I felt about that karaoke. Who started that first set of karaoke?
I don't know who started it, but they was the first people that I kind of like
The
seeing.
R&B karaoke, when we was the free enterprise, we kind of like brought that to the forefront. The R&B karaoke vibe.
That was a great idea.
Oh shit, yeah, that was. It just came out of. Honestly, I don't even know where it kind of like stemmed from. It was more so like, yo, let's try to, like he said, let's try to do something different. Everybody do R&B parties. Let's try to do. Let's get the people engaged.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we started those. We're at Water Street, actually.
For real?
Yeah, on the small side. Before
Wow.
before the pandemic shut everything down, we had a nice deal over there at Water Street. You know, we was doing it every 2 weeks on Fridays down there, and it was a slow roll, and then it started picking up heavy. Like it started getting crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah, it started, bruh. It took off crazy.
I heard about that after like the pandemic.
Yeah,
Like maybe last year, honestly, or maybe
because
2020.
during the pandemic we was on Hudson doing them.
What was the first one? I see it was like a random spot. It was like 300-400 people in there. I'm like,
Yeah, that was on. It was definitely a random spot on Hudson and Alphonse at a biker
the
club.
biker club.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, yo, what
Yeah.
the hell going on up in here?
Oh man, we had that place going crazy.
And
That
then
was
it was just
fun times.
and I was just mad karaoke this, karaoke that.
It is, but you create a lane for people to create a lane. You know what I'm saying? Create a lane for people to create a lane. So, like James said, if they gotta just innovate on their own plan, if you gonna do it, create your own situation about it. Ours was karaoke, R&B karaoke with a twist. So every 2 weeks, we planned on bringing something different. We do games one night, or we do group karaoke, or crowd participation, or you know what I'm saying. It was always a different twist every time we did it. And
But it gets whack when you seeing like four R&B
Karaoke's
karaoke's or whatever.
back to
Like,
back.
It's whack. It's whack.
It
Let's
is.
just call a spade a spade.
You know,
When it comes to throwing a good event, like say my name is George James, I'm gonna throw a hot event.
James
George James. I'm sorry, you said James
Either
George,
way,
right?
either way, yeah.
My bad. What are the characteristics what are the things that I need to make a party a hot party? And I'm talking about like DJ selections, all across the board, venues. What are the components that makes a hot venue? I mean, a hot event.
No, because it's a dope event is kind of subjective. So what may be dope to me may not be dope to you. But for me, what makes a dope event is people enjoying themselves, man. And when they talking about it the next day online, you had something, whether it's good or whether it's bad.
Right.
You did something. Yeah.
people want to have an experience as of late. I think that's what's really going on. People want to go, and when they leave, they want to be like, "Yo, I could do that again tomorrow if they was to do it again." Type of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
People chasing the experience right now. People kind of over parties if they don't have no substance, kind of a little bit.
Right.
I mean, so.
And that's a good thing though.
Yeah, that's.
I remember like sometimes I put like a lot of money into events or whatever, into theme and everything like that, and it didn't turn out the way. And I done did some events where I ain't put too much money in it, no decor, no nothing, and it turned out great. It's like, yo, is this what y'all want?
Right.
Y'all want nothing, or y'all want some quality?
Yeah, so it's like at one point people ain't care about quality; they just wanted to come out and party, and
And that's a risk, right? Like a risk putting up all that money in the venues and event decor, like you said, bottle girls.
Yep.
It's a risk we play. So people like stop inboxing us and asking to get in for free and all that shit. Like I don't like that, you know. Y'all don't understand how much money we put on the line, how much money we risk, our names that we put on the line, our entertainment companies. Like it's
security 1,000,
Yeah.
DJ 600-700. You don't know what the venue done charged us. And y'all be sitting here talking about, oh, they charging 40 and 50. Like,
Bro.
I gotta charge this.
But that I feel like the door price came out of nowhere because remember events used to be cheap. Well, I mean for me at least, events used to be like $15, $20, and they went from like I don't know if the pandemic hit and it was like 40, 50. I'm like, yo, damn.
I think it varies because, like I said, if you were doing something at a venue that already has something going on, and if they're only charging you for security or whatever or whatnot, you know, your overhead is not that high. But if you're going somewhere where you have to rent out this venue, they don't know what these people. I done paid $5,000 for the penthouse before.
Yeah.
Nothing off the bar, no nothing. So it's like
Crazy.
Yeah,
And that's
so,
crazy. You even say that.
So it's really
crazy.
about
That's
your
a real
overhead. Now, if you don't have a high overhead and you're still charging people $75 at the door, that's distasteful right there.
And after the pandemic, though, the venue prices went up. Cause like I said, we had a sweet deal at Water Street. We was charging people $7-10 to get in there. And was good. We wasn't getting no bar, nothing.
Wow.
And the bar was killing them. The bar was killing them. We was charging $7-10 at the most to come party with us.
Wow. So you think it's like just our overhead went up? That made
Overhead went up.
Yeah,
man.
it just all depends on the overhead. That's it. So you can't tell nobody where to place their prices, but at the end of the day, we all got a decision. So before I get online and talk shit about somebody prices, if I get somewhere and I could have the money or whatever, if I don't want to pay 50, I'm gonna leave.
Right.
Yeah.
That's your price. I'm out. That's my decision.
Yeah, not to mention, like he said, the people who want to get in for free, at least come in and spend some money at my bar.
Right.
Don't come in and
Ain't doing nothing.
do nothing. So I didn't make
tipping the
you know what I mean?
bar,
nothing.
tipping the bottle girls, nothing.
Doing something. They just come in there and
doing
just
nothing.
coming
Coming there to face fight.
Another thing I don't like, I see people do is like when they pay that 50 or 60, which, you know, that's our high overhead. They feel like they're entitled to do go in there and do anything they want, like smoke and, you know, act up. Or I'm like, bro, like it's not like that, bro. It don't gotta be like that. It's just, you know.
I told you that entitlement is bad, man.
You think it's a Rochester thing or it's a worldwide thing?
It probably is, but I live in Rochester and I see it every time. I done been standing in lines waiting to get in, and you know, security know me. They be like, "Bro, what you waiting for?" I'm like, "Bro, because it's a mosh pit up there
Right.
of people who thinking that they somebody and they supposed to just whatever."
Yeah.
I could patiently wait, bro. I don't care. It ain't that big. I'm gonna get in regardless. Either if I have to pay or if I don't. But I'm not about to mosh pit your door, causing a scene because I feel like I'm somebody.
Right.
Like, man, watch out, man.
I like that. So you don't ever feel like the fame, not even the fame, like the Rochester fame, like celebrity ever got to you? Like,
No, because who the fuck am I? I ain't no goddamn
you a somebody though.
Man, I am nothing. You hear me? I don't care about none of that
Niggas
shit.
be humble, man. Like we just trying to nobody don't think we somebody though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you know.
listen, man.
On the outside looking in though, you know, like you guys are local celebrities, you know. I'll call y'all super.
I don't like that
I
title.
don't want that shit.
That's the fact though. That's a fact. I'm just saying that's a fact. If you're throwing a hot party, you're a hot host, you're a hot DJ, you're somebody a likable person. You don't even have to be in the entertainment field. If you're a known Facebook comedian or something, you a hot person in town. I'm not lying, bro. It's straight facts.
I just want
Everybody Facebook comedians.
Real.
That's my third job,
I
man.
only really do sometimes I'll get on there and do what I do just to stay. You gotta stay relevant. When you're doing this shit. Because if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably just be on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like I'll definitely just be on Twitter. Just
If I didn't have to have a Facebook, I wouldn't.
Nah, I feel like as I get older every day, I be like, nah, man, this ain't it.
I didn't
But
have
I
to
tried it though. I tried to not be on Facebook for a while. Once you come back after a while and try to throw a party, you gotta build that
All the way
you
back.
gotta build that.
The attention span is low, man. Once you don't see you for a couple weeks, man, you're done, man. You out of here.
You gotta stay cracking jokes. You gotta stay communicating, man.
You think that's a big component of being a big promoter? Like,
Hell yeah, for sure.
what about the team? Do you feel like is it just you that's throwing these events, or is it like somebody in the background?
I started with a team. I still got a couple people that I wouldn't say I have a team, but you know they do stuff for me without asking. They may post some flyers and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I don't like depending on nobody. I wish I had a team. You know what I'm saying? But we all know how that go. When you got a team, everybody feel like they're entitled to this, entitled to that. They're not doing it. You know what I'm saying for the results or whatever. Right. They don't understand like you don't get the same amount. You're not doing what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
it's like a job. So everybody got a title. And
what about you? Do you feel like you have a team behind you? I feel like as a host and us as a DJ, a team is needed. Yeah. Like if you look at these big rappers, these big people,
a team is definitely needed.
It's a team needed. It's a star they put in the front, but it's 10, 20 people behind them doing this, making sure this is good. It's not just that person you see.
But that's a solid foundation. If you got a solid foundation to have a team like that, who's gonna just I don't want to say play their role, but that's really what it is.
Play their role, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but when nobody has a role and you try to make everybody a boss, it kind of conflicts with how you want things to run.
Yeah, and y'all
you know
all have to be in it for the same reasons,
end goal.
Bro.
Like the same end goal has to be the same, and it ain't free. Like, son, we can't throw 1,000 parties and let everybody in for $7 or $10, $15, and then at the end of the night, we like shit. I gotta pay him. You know, you gotta pay security. Like James said, we gotta pay security, the bartenders. You gotta pay all of that. And now at the end of the night, the cheese ain't looking good.
And they don't understand.
That's what I was gonna say next. Like, tell us one thing that people on the outside looking in don't understand about this entertainment life that they think it's like.
Bruh, they think they $40 is $4,000,
or they $350 for VIP is like I ain't making that money off no $350 VIP.
A dime off of that.
Your bottle costs $100, and I still got to pay the bottle girls at the end of the night. I'm just like, bro, you can have this $350 back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a whole lot that, but you know, you get them people who complain about that, and then they try to jump in there for a little second, then they hit you like, bro,
this ain't it.
That ain't it, man. Like, I don't know how you do it. Like, yeah, I was trying to tell you that, but you don't want to listen. You want to think that I'm just walking outside and niggas just giving me venues. Hell no, I have to go in here and sales pitch why I think they should let me do my party there. That is a lot of work.
A lot.
And I hate doing that because I feel like I'm begging at the day. It's like, bro, I'm begging. That's why we got to get our own shit.
Do you feel like we could do that if we all come together as promoters?
No.
Why was it so quick to say no though?
The ego.
I mean, it's just honesty. It's the ego. Ideally, I would love that. I would all. Like, I'm doing a New Year's party. I wish everybody would have just got, not everybody, but at least 4 or 5 of us would have been able to get together and just do
a bar crawl, big ass bar crawl New Year's party, like the white people do on East Avenue.
10 New Year's parties.
Yeah, it's enough party buses and all this shit out here that niggas could put their money cheese together and say, listen, let's do this New Year's shit like a bar crawl.
Do you think people
having a party like, I don't know.
Do you think people on the outside see that though? Like, oh, why they all doing? I remember somebody made a status was like, "Yo, why y'all doing 5 parties on the same night? Why didn't y'all just get the Armory?" And I was like, "Yo, I didn't know people on the outside see that.
They see it, but they just talking.
They think it's that easy. It's
but they talking, but it's real though.
They talking truth, but they just talking because, like, his crowd don't want to be around your crowd.
Right.
Your crowd don't want to be around my crowd.
Right.
So okay, boom, we about to do that now. We about to do this party shit. We about to get the Armory. It's gonna look like high school segregated in that bitch.
But
emus over here. You know what I'm saying?
I believe that it's a couple groups that all share the same crowd.
Yeah.
Y'all can make something work.
Them the people that's got to come together. But if you say collectively like a whole,
I tried it.
You know what I mean?
It's ego. No matter
however you put it,
it's ego. Some niggas do it for the girls. Some people do it to say I'm the boss.
Yeah.
Some people do it just for whatever, but they ain't trying to put in that work.
Yeah.
And I done did numerous events where, like, it's an empty spot, and that day of the event, it's just me.
And it's
bringing this furniture in, lifting it by myself or whatever, and people don't know the work that go into some of those spots where it's just a space.
Yeah.
It's just the
You gotta
whole-
make something.
Yeah, you gotta make something.
You gotta
out of
create
it.
the vibe.
It's like, nah, man. People don't. You call somebody, yo, we supposed to be on the same team. I gotta go get.
Yeah.
There's no excuses. Like I ain't making no excuse. You can't. You gotta put that to the side.
Gotta
No
put it to the
questions.
side, man.
And that's gonna build up something in me where I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be feeling some way the whole time. Like, bro, I done did all this myself.
Can't be the only nigga putting in all the work and then everybody want to reap the same
Reap the,
benefits.
reap the,
you know
reap the
what I'm saying?
benefits. Do you feel like there is something that we can do to get the entertainment level bring it to a different level in the town if we, working together?
Probably for the younger people coming up. I feel like for the people that's been in it already, and if this is not your end game, you try to move on to something different, like myself, then no. But I feel like the people that's in it still got a good wave or whatever. Yeah, it's a lot of things they can do, but they have to understand the business of customer service. It's like, bro, you gotta treat your people good. Like me, like I've worked in customer service my whole life, and like even some of these people, like they'll ask dumbass questions in your inbox. What time the party start? And my initial response, I just want to be like, you don't see the fucking flyer?
Yeah.
But just learning that customer service aspect, it started at 9 o'clock, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? So if you treat the people good, get a good crowd, you know what I'm saying, people respect you more. And a lot of these people, they come to their parties and they don't respect them. That's why they standing on their furniture. That's why they smoking. That's why they feel like they can do what they got to do because they don't respect them. I have people told me, yo, I wanted to do this and not the person, but I fuck with you as a person, so I ain't do that to this nigga or whatever. So it's like, once you get a relationship with the people, they respect you, y'all respect each other, it can go up from there. But as long as there's no respect, it ain't no value in none of this.
How you feel about that?
What was the question?
He said a lot. I don't remember.
Yeah,
But
he
he
said-
said
he
a
said
lot of
mad.
real shit.
Said a
I ain't
lot of
gonna
real
lie.
shit. It definitely boils down to the respect level of just who your character is. And one thing I learned over that pandemic when we had that run at the biker joint, people do not read the flyer, bro.
Yo, what?
Son, when I say people, like he just said, customer service is everything. I literally made a flyer that was a eye chart just because of that, and people still did not get the concept.
You think they do that on purpose?
I don't
know.
I
I don't know.
I kind of felt
Or
like
just
it.
want to start a conversation?
I don't know, because I literally, the flyer I made was like, the eye chart, you go to the DMV and read the chart.
Yeah.
It was literally that.
For real?
I literally made a flyer just like that. And I still got 100 calls. Yo, who I call to get a VIP? What time the venue? What?
If you got the number, call me.
Son.
I don't got that type of growth here because they ask me some stupid shit and I just ask back some stupid shit. Like,
So
I'm like,
you an asshole.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, are you
Yeah.
dumb? Like, or I send him the flyer. I send him the flyer back.
And that's crazy because people still call me an asshole after all the good
All
customer
the,
service.
For real?
all the good
Man,
customer service.
It'd
bruh.
be mid party. I'll go get a female chair or whatever, man. Like, I'll be just trying to do whatever to accommodate.
And they
people,
still be
man.
talking?
Not like on media, but
Oh,
they'll tell
okay.
me like, yo, you an asshole. I'm like, bro.
Oh, 'cause you ain't bring an extra drink with it. You should have brought a table and a
You
little
should've brought
drink.
a table and
His first word said entitlement.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
man.
gonna stick.
I'm telling you.
I try to get the entertainment to it because sometimes I'd be like, yo, I'm tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Just by dealing with people, and me being young, I'm still trying to figure out, how to deal with certain aspects of the game to be like, it's just how people gonna act. That's how they do it, and I can't stop that from what I got going on. And do you feel like, what do you guys use to, go around those little bullshit people, inboxing you all the time, and how do you work around that? Just be like, that's just people. Because a lot of people aren't where you guys are at because they take those little things and stop.
Yeah.
They be like, I ain't doing this, man, or I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm getting paid enough, or I don't feel like I could get into this venue. So they just stop.
Yeah, you just gotta do what James said. You just reply with the least amount of sarcasm as you could possibly do. Here, it start at 9. So that's the general question you asked me. What time event? It starts at 9.
Yeah,
Anything after that, you really just trying to push it right now.
Yeah, I'm trained for that though. So like
You
I
know
said, any real job I had or whatever, I always try to take something from the corporate world and apply that to what I'm doing. And I worked at Sutherland like 15 years ago. I still use some of that stuff I learned there
Right.
to the entertainment and having customer service. Because people be at these jobs and you ain't learning nothing. I'm constantly figuring out what can I take from this and apply
To something else.
to my life.
Yeah.
And it works.
It
It definitely works.
Definitely.
I need to sign up to wherever. You said Sutherland.
Yeah, that was years.
The
that
one
was
in
years
Henrietta?
ago.
Yeah,
Like
man.
years ago, and I'm like 20.
I need to learn that shit, man. I be.
Yeah.
It works because it's a format that they use, and you can apply that format to whatever it is that you doing in life. These corporations, they ain't been around for no reason for, you know what I'm saying?
that
Because they
makes
ain't been
sense.
doing everything wrong.
Right.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, let's go to the next topic, man. Who's your favorite DJ in the town?
My favorite DJ in town.
Your go-to when it comes to a host. Like, I need this DJ right next to me.
When it is between JK and Littles. We got, and I say that just because when I'm hosting, the vibe is there. I don't have to do much. I don't have to do much when it comes to saying like, yo, to this song.
How long Little's been around for?
Little's kind of
He just came about.
No.
He been around for a minute.
He been around. He been around for a minute.
he just been low key.
He a
just,
cool
he just
dude.
started getting
I like
mainstream.
that's why I like Littles, because
Littles is mad cool.
Littles is like, bro, he's so humble. It don't even have a lot to, not saying he's not a good DJ, but just the type of person he is, just the
Yeah.
respect that he show. If your party ain't really do too, and JK like that too. If
Yeah.
your party ain't do too well, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been nights, I'm like, yo, years ago, I only got 250. They, you know what I'm saying? They cool with that. So I would say my favorite, I like them all. I ain't
I
gonna
definitely
lie.
like
Nah,
them
pick
all.
one, man.
I go ahead, like I said. I
Yeah,
like
give me a
all.
top 3 in the town.
Some young fire cats too. I done went to out at King's Billiards.
Yeah.
Some of them young. I done went to some of them younger parties.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Them young niggas is
Yeah.
What's
fire,
that young dude
bro.
name?
Los.
Los.
Oh yeah. He fire.
He be getting crazy.
He fire.
He be getting crazy.
I like. It's tough because I like
It's
depending on
definitely
the event. I like certain DJs for certain things.
I like JK. I ain't gonna lie. He's well rounded.
JK is
JK
fire.
well rounded because he could go on one of your parties and he know how to play. He could go on one of your parties and know how to DJ for you.
He saved one of my parties.
He could
before,
come to
too.
one of my
One of the
reggae parties and turn it over.
Yeah, he's very
Yo,
versatile.
He's
you
very
know who's
versatile.
Crazy with that Maestro is crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
Oh
Yo,
my
let me tell you
God,
about
bro.
Maestro. Let me tell you about Maestro this
Crazy
morning.
with
I
that
just,
drip,
I just,
just
I just
making
came
shit.
from a party and a Burger King. I work for Burger King, DJ for them, like corporate parties. My laptop, something happened to it. I called Maestro. I'm calling my manager like, yo, who can I call? Who can I call? Because we're playing like straight white people music, top 40, country, western, all type of stuff. You know, it's a Burger King. We had white people in Pittsburgh, da-da-da. Call Maestro. I'm like, we're going to try it. Yo, Maestro just turned Burger King upside down. I'm not even going to lie. I said, man, make sure you don't steal my booking, man. Get some good money. But
Yo, that dude is crazy, man. Especially
Versatile.
once he get in his rhythm.
oh, man.
And for 90s hip hop too, like 90s 2000, I like Backspin too.
Yeah.
Backspin.
Backspin definitely know his shit from
They,
that era.
we have some good DJs. I don't know what the knock is about like the DJs and stuff, and they comparing them to the out of town DJs and stuff. Because I done been out of town, and
That should be whack, right?
Oh, they
It
play all
really
that
be
fucking
whack.
house music mixed with hip hop. I hate that shit.
They be whack. I went to one party in Atlanta. I was like, yo, this DJ is fire. Everywhere else, I'd be going like, yo, where JK? Where Dynamic? Where are these people at?
You'll learn some new. You'll hear something new that you haven't heard yet from down there. But
I feel like the DJs in the town, we learn how to like. It's so much different crowds. We just learn how to adapt to.
we need a fire female DJ if we don't already got one. Like we
Yeah, we
need
do.
a
What's
fire.
that shorty name?
There-
East Harmony.
East Harmony. Yeah, she good. She getting there.
She getting
Flower
there.
City. She was dope. She did a good job over there.
Okay.
I definitely be wanting to like female DJ, or I be wanting to find new DJs. Not to say that there's something wrong with the ones we got, but people want to hear like a different
people
blend,
wanna
a
hear
different sound. So
Not to switch it up, man. Why do y'all promoters used to get us DJs against each other, man? I hate that shit back in the day.
I never did.
I
that.
never did that.
Yo, back in the day when I was coming up, this is why I really started promoting parties. I never even told nobody this. I started promoting parties because I used to charge, say I used to charge like $300 a DJ. And it would go to somebody else like, yo, he charges $300. He'd be like, oh, $200. He said $200. He'd be like, I'll do it for $150. It just got to a ball off. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to go throw parties, bro.
Listen, your price is your price, man.
But y'all was I don't say y'all, but I'm saying promoters was using that against us at one point.
I did hear about that, and I did hear at one point in time one DJ got all the promoters all the DJs together.
It was me.
That was you.
Yeah.
It was me.
That was low. Hold up, y'all just did that. It just happened.
I did that shit at Thirsty Frog parking lot in 2016.
Oh, that's dope.
I don't even want to tell everybody business, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but I really got everybody together. I'm like, yo,
We gotta start.
we got to start doing it, and nobody did it. Nobody did it. It was like everybody was working for their set promoters. I was working for like Dixon. Dynamic was working for X, Y, and Z. That's when like what platform was going on.
Right.
JK was working for these people, and we sat down. He was like, "Are you gonna be okay to tell Roe and these people I want X, Y, and Z?" He was like, "Yeah." "Are you gonna tell these people that I want X, Y, and Z?" "Yeah." And I'm like, "Bro, I got Frog right here. I'm about to just, I'm gonna start throwing parties. I'm tired of this shit. Like, and not ever. I don't mean to cut and like throw anybody under the board. We talk about all to this day. Nobody did it. Nobody did it. I'm like, bro, you don't understand. If we're charging 300 right now, or 400 or 500, and we all say we want 1,000, and it's only 10 of us in the town, where the hell are these promoters going to go?
Yeah.
If I get 1,000,
Fact. That's a fact.
I'm gonna have to learn how to DJ.
Yeah.
Man.
promoters, y'all hear that, man? I mean, DJs, y'all hear that?
Definitely gonna have.
So
to.
next time my boy James call us for a party, tell him to go on Apple Music, man. For real, for real.
It's gonna be what
Creative.
it's gonna
They
be.
got mad fire
But
playlists on there.
That's a good idea, though.
That's
but
definitely.
What's a good idea?
What you tried to do with the with the DJs, but that's fine with me because the direction I'm trying to go and like spot that I'm trying to open up, low vibes, playlists. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Right.
DJ every once in a while, but that's my angle right there. So it's
I feel like that upped the game even for like promoters and DJs because if you notice, a lot of the DJs are starting to throw parties now, or we're collabing with people to throw parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even but like we just said.
But just don't forget how to DJ though.
That's it.
That's it.
I did that. I ain't gonna lie.
And then it come with the that $40 door price people crying about. Y'all charging the stack. You hear this now? Promoters.
But I feel
If
like
they
you got a
charge the stack-
passion to DJ though. So
Yeah.
I got a passion to DJ reggae parties, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But the money's with hip hop parties.
Yeah.
So it's like I was DJing
You
reggae.
think so?
Yeah. The passion, the money's with hip hop parties.
Man, I done seen them bring an old reggae artist from '93.
That's a concert.
And
Bro, we just
but
had
you
a
can't
concert.
bring an old rapper from 1993 and it sell out if you
Let me
bring
break-
Shabba Ranks.
Let me break it down.
Shabba
When
Ranks
it comes to a
definitely
reg,
gonna
when it
sell
come,
Remember that nigga had the armory looking
yeah,
crazy?
Movado and Shabba, yeah.
It'll sell out.
But but Rochester loves '90s reggae though. Y'all don't know. Y'all couldn't tell me the new reggae people.
Yeah, 'cause
you
that's-
can't say
that
Cartel.
shit they
He been
was
out since the
playing-
'90s too.
During the warm up at I didn't know none of that shit.
Exactly.
I was sleepy as hell.
But you love Beanie Man and
I do.
we older than you.
Because we house party niggas.
y'all house. But Rochester is a house party town.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say when I'm doing a reggae party, these people don't want to pay no more than $15, $20.
Mm-hmm.
They turning around. Jamaicans are really turning around on your ass. If you notice, you go to hip hop parties, they don't care. They're gonna spend. They're gonna buy the bottles, but it might come with the,
Yeah.
Because it's a different type of party.
So it's,
I get
you
what
get
you're
what you
saying.
get. You might do a reggae, make less, but you're gonna have more longevity. You might do a risk with the hip hop parties, and it's gonna make more money.
It's
But
definitely a risk. Definitely a risk.
yeah, it's definitely a risk. Even the last 12 months, I'm like, yo,
Yeah, you've been killing it though.
man. But it come with a lot. Like it come with this, man. We have
Yeah, man.
like, bro, y'all need to stop making us look bad. We give y'all top tier venues. We do X, Y, and Z, bottle girls. We birthday parties. We gave y'all all that. Like.
Doing the best we can. With
We're doing the best we can with what we have.
That's what James said. Respect levels, man. It come with the respect. People don't respect the venues. They think we own the venues too. Like, bro, in the hell no. If the man said you can't smoke, you can't smoke.
I wish y'all can.
Like,
I want y'all to
goddamn,
be able to smoke. You can't.
bro, that shit on Hudson was the best thing we ever had.
Yeah.
'Cause they could
You
smoke
could
there.
smoke in there. You could do, bruh,
Yeah.
get hyphy in this.
Came out
motherfucker.
there with asthma a couple times.
Bruh,
I
for
ain't gonna lie.
real. And
Yeah.
I don't even smoke and had
Especially
a
that little
concert.
back
Oh,
room.
my
Yeah. It was
God,
fire though.
bro.
It looked like a little. It was fire. Had a little stage. It was fire.
Yeah, that place was dope in there. And it used to be a hair store
You
back
lying.
in the day. Word. That used to be a hair store back in the day.
Yeah, people don't
Word.
understand that.
People
Not
don't-
smoking. They don't
that-
understand
that
that.
not-
They don't know that the venue owner told you if it's any
smoke,
smoking,
you gotta
we
go.
shutting it down. That make me not even want to
Bruh.
do the party, bro.
Like, yeah, that's-
Like,
Word
we
up.
can comply with
I'm
this.
talking about 1 cent go in the air, party over. They in that, bruh,
that happened to me this summer.
bruh, at the spot. down, and it's
At a smoke shop.
bruh, that
Yo,
fucked me up, bro.
get out of here.
And bruh, and during our event, them niggas is in the back selling the weed. And kept telling me, yo, go up there and tell them I'm smoking. I said, how, nigga? You selling them the weed in the blunts.
For real?
Bruh.
Yeah,
Bruh, that shit was
I don't even
bad.
talk about people, but they treated me bad. They shut my shit down like 30 minutes before it ended. But in that 30 minutes, the way that party was going, I could have made another
got crazy
$1,000 in that 30 minutes. But me, I'm just non-confrontational.
Yeah.
All right, man. And it wasn't even mad smoke. It was like maybe one person.
Yeah,
like,
not me. I snapped in that bit.
And then it get to a point where we're at an age where we could try to like get our own venues, but it'd be like, damn, man.
Do you want to take that?
Do you want to take that risk?
But with that experience that you learned from doing all these, you know what you need to do and the type of people you want and don't want. So I never get mad at people or not understand when they looking for different demographics, because this is what's going to last. I love my people, but I know that in order for a successful business in Rochester, you have to have white, black, Asian. You got to have like that mix, bro. Because if you get 150 of us, we know they don't care about what you investing in this.
Exactly.
All they going to do is be like, my bad, after your shit gets shut down.
Yep.
That's it.
One venue I like that's been open, like Sidebar. Like, if you notice,
Yeah.
it's always a good vibe. There's never a DJ, and he stick to the dude stick to the script,
bro,
but
he don't play no games, bro.
he was like, bro, I like you. I don't want you in here though because I know what it come with X, Y, and Z. But you've been open for the longest. The food is good. The good is good
Nigga don't play
vibes.
no games, bro.
You know, we
No
got
parties.
stuff like that.
Definitely had a lot of longevity.
We're gonna wrap this up in a second. Is there one thing that anybody said, like of a young promoter that said, I want to be like James? What would you tell him?
As far as doing an event,
Yeah, not personal. I'm talking about like you throwing events. I like how you do events, this and the third. What's the advice that maybe you learned a little too late or something?
if you don't get the right results the first time you do it, that don't mean you won't get it eventually. Because my first party I did, like, I ain't know nothing, and I took a crazy loss. And then after that, it's been, you know what I'm saying, a lot of success since then. So you can't expect. What I would tell them is don't put a dollar amount on what you want to make that your first event. Don't put a dollar amount. And my second thing that I would say is, this is what I like, try to get somewhere to where you either get a percentage of the bar or you get your own bar.
Right.
That was deep.
That's like one of mine.
Definitely top.
I don't even like doing nothing if I can't, because I know where the money at. That's where the money at.
And not for nothing, you could do more for your customers when you get that money. We could
that door don't got to be that crazy.
Exactly. We could have lower prices. We could probably bring a host. We could have more event decor because we're getting this more money. We can't do all this stuff. We don't have all this money to provide for you guys, you know?
Yeah.
How would you tell somebody not to get whooped like how you got whooped at the last concert, my man? Yo, that was a good. I keep saying that because yo, you fire for real when it comes to that hosting. I'm not even like capping. I'm not just because you here.
Nah, you ain't no slouch yourself though, bro.
But he's the only person who had me on my heels like that though before. I'm like, yo,
it's all about adapting to the situation, man. As long as I seen what you was doing. I said, yeah, he trying to take me out.
And y'all was taking shots at each other without it being like, you know what I'm
messy
saying?
Yeah, exactly. I had fun, man. It's all about having fun, man. It's all, fun.
I definitely would, I'm 1,000% sure if y'all do it again, I will hope that it's going to be the same results. But,
they was in my inbox, when y'all do another one? I said, that wasn't even my event.
I don't even listen to a lot of reggae, but the music, the reggae they was playing, it was that's what it was.
It was a good vibe.
JK didn't want to play no reggae because I was going to really show you up.
Yeah.
He said, no, I'm not playing no reggae. Word. I said, just give me one song, please. I was going to act crazy in there.
I feel like you so versatile. Like, even if it was switch, I feel like you could have been a host for reggae, for rap.
Yo, he was fire.
I was ready. You don't even understand. I told him, you want me to host the whole joint? You didn't even have to bring Rocky. She was late. I said, you didn't even have to do the whole joint.
Rocky was dope, though.
And Rocky is fire.
Rocky fire though.
She is fire, bro.
Rocky
Her
fire.
personality
I like
is
Rocky.
crazy, man.
What is Rocky? Is she Jamaican?
She's like from Virgin Islands
Right,
or something
Virgin
like
Islands
that,
or
like a
something.
small country around there.
So she fake Jamaican. She like Nicki Minaj.
Yo.
I'm just messing with you, right?
Because Nikki say she from Trinidad, but she got a Jamaican accent. Nah, don't do Rocky like that. That's my girl.
Yo, no, Rocky is fire, bro.
And then
is
Ty was
fire.
playing nice too. That's what I
Oh,
like. Yo,
man.
when people line up together and they just make it flow, that's what I like. That's what I think brings a successful event.
That's another
Yeah.
good DJ too.
Oh, yeah,
Ty.
Ty,
Yo, let me
no.
tell you about Ty, bro. I told Ty this the other day. I say, yo, it's a time and a place for everything, you know. And I wouldn't put him in the inner like party vibes. I'm just being. I wouldn't put him like. I wouldn't put him in the main party. But then I seen him do that and show out in the battle. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I would have you for there. Then I seen him at the. Where do we use that the next day at Water Street? The fashion show.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'll put you for something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So everybody got their own thing.
Yeah.
But when Ty was in the clubs at first, I'm like, yeah. Especially when you go when you're on the same team as JK, you kind of get outshined because it's hard to go around JK when it comes to that music.
Yeah.
So even if you like this, I feel like JK like a musical genius.
The thing is, JK be so honed in
Don't he
on
make
just the
beats and shit
music.
too?
JK is
Yeah.
that
He make beats,
JK
like-
that man, bro.
Yeah,
When
he
it
be
comes
so
to
honed
music,
in on just the music. He don't want to talk, and that's
See,
why
JK
we
don't
work so.
talk. He
That's
don't
why we
talk.
work so good that he don't want to say nothing on the mic.
yeah.
He like, bro, you could do it, saying all of it. I got you. You don't even
But
have.
that's
to,
what 630 for.
And 630 is crazy.
He's 30 crazy.
630 is crazy.
He was fire when like back in the day we was at Platform doing the he had that trap shit on a
Oh
lot.
my god, bro.
Yeah, he don't
630
get a lot of. He don't get his flowers. Like,
Yeah,
630.
630 was that man.
630 is crazy. Bro.
Yeah, 'cause I wasn't really around with like the St. Paul or NB days and like that. But who was running the place back then?
Shit,
I wasn't
back
going
then,
out like that then
It
either. I was around. But
Yeah.
What's the nigga? Light skinned nigga. Reg used to do
G.I.?
venues. GI. Reg GI. Who else? Backspin was out
Backspin.
there.
Dynamic been around too.
Dynamic. He really was. He was like more on some up and coming back then. I really didn't party a lot, but when I did,
neither.
you know what I'm saying? Them was the people like Reg used to, and GI used
Big
to.
Reg?
Big Reg. And,
Wow.
oh my God, they used to have it going crazy back in the day.
What was the difference between those parties back then and now?
Back then, it was the music. The music was more substance. Now it's more pills and dope. If you ain't sniffing no lines, you ain't doing shit.
Because tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like back in the day, all you needed to do was have a DJ and a party, and that made your
made
party.
the whole
Now
party.
with the music and the substance being so low, now we gotta make sure we got bottle girls to be looking good because
Yeah.
we don't care about the music. We need to see some BBLs walking around this motherfucker.
But
I
that
ain't
just
gonna lie.
came with the
That's
culture.
getting
That
old,
just
though,
came with the
kinda.
culture.
I think
though.
it's just more than that though. I feel like
came with the
because
culture.
it's something we have to pick up for something where we lack in. So now we need the hookahs. Now we need event decor because the music isn't just we're not just going there to play music. If you notice that a lot of people don't even move with the new music that's being played.
Nobody is dancing. When I was growing up, we going to parties and we is dancing. You hear me? Like how them Jamaicans was just dancing at the little sequence moves and shit together.
Yo, chill on my views. Man.
That's like and it
Word.
definitely has something to do with the crowd
Yeah.
too. Because like even them R&B parties, like people
Oh,
show up
man, you
late,
get-
man. First of all,
What?
like party start at 6. I
And-
swear, I'd be scared sometimes. Like ain't nobody here. It's 8
Bruh.
o'clock,
Yo,
Bruh.
stress.
That's the worst part.
9:30.
Nobody out in the line.
Everybody here. But them young people parties, it used to be like that when I started though.
For
They
real?
used to, man, yeah, like
What,
we used to
they
go
there,
off- there
and
used to
they-
be a line outside.
Them
Before
young
the party
parties,
start, right?
Mhm.
I remember, yeah, like with my
Line
college
outside.
parties and stuff like that.
young party, like not for nothing. Riding them parties, ZQ them parties. At 11, the doors open up at 10, 11 o'clock, you can't get in.
Can you see yourself partying with them young kids though?
I go up there and I party. I
I
party
stopped
with
by
them.
one time.
I
to
go in
pass
there, you know.
flyers.
Yeah.
Little cuz, I show them love. I
I
go
was
up
in the
there and,
wrong
you know
spot,
what I mean?
man. Them nigga ain't had no
But they,
shirt on.
bruh, they in there partying though.
But that was y'all back in the day though.
They bringing that old vibe back because when I say they in there, like you said, they in there dancing. Niggas is sweating. They picking girls up. It is going
I
down
was
in
in
that
there for
motherfucker.
15 minutes.
Ah,
All right,
yeah.
y'all be good because I
Yeah.
feel like the old nigga. in
Bro,
here.
and that's why I be telling cuz all the time, like, yo, cuz I'm old. I can't be in here. He like, bro, just chill. I'm like, I'm gonna
There
hang
be
out
some
for a
old
little
niggas
second.
in there though. They like
do.
that shit.
Man, listen, I be trying to stand next to the DJ, man.
It be
They
some-
like, or let me work the door or something. Let me be that nigga, man.
Yo, let me just be OG man for the night. Man. I
Word,
ain't going to
bruh.
party. I come in to work.
They like them
Yo,
young bitches.
Them
Yeah.
niggas,
They
son,
like them young bitches.
the young niggas in the club was in there. Like, yo, OG was. I'm like, bro, I gotta go.
I can't be here no more.
I said I gotta go, man. I said,
That's
cuz
a
I
fact.
love you, but they call me in the morning, man.
What could you tell a young host and a young promoter like a Rod or ZQ or one of them that you know they have potential? You might see a couple things they could improve in. What would you tell them?
Just don't get discouraged by people's opinion, man. Be yourself and create your substance. You know what I'm saying? Know what? Substance is everything, man. Don't just be having a party because if you longevity, don't just be having a party because you want to make a couple dollars or you just, you know what I mean? It's got to have substance or people ain't going to continue to rock with you for the long haul. You don't got no substance, you're going to be done.
You feel like young people at their crowd care about substance? Or you just thinking about going forward? Eventually, you got to get over it.
Going forward, because this would be the same people that'll be following you gradually. As y'all elevate, they'll be elevating with you. So they not going to want to come to the party every day and take their shirt off and be dancing and shorty doing a split and on her head and all
Yeah,
that.
because over time, they're going to have kids.
Exactly.
They gonna get jobs.
Exactly. So now
them hanging out to 3 in the morning, you're going to have to start doing day parties. Because I know my
start.
crowd be ready to go home and get into bed at
Bruh.
12 a.m.
I've been
You
telling
making it
niggas
seem like you
from
got
the
an
jump.
old ass crowd. You're not even that old. Y'all not at that old, man.
Man, yeah.
Bruh.
I tried to do an after party after the R&B shit,
Oh,
bro.
man.
It was over.
I was regretting that shit, bro.
Bro, ain't nobody
my
got time for
God.
that. Yo, the best shit
I
was
still
over
ain't
the
caught up in
pandemic
sleep.
was them parties ending at 11, 12 o'clock.
Oh man,
I tell niggas that all the time. Them was the best parties.
I want to bring that 7 to 11 back.
Oh my God, them
I
was
could
the
be in
best
bed by
party.
12:30.
Bruh. But you ain't gonna get nobody showing up till 10. And then acting like, damn, I gotta pay 40 now at the door. Nigga, the party started at 7.
Yo, it was a difference in pandemic parties. I ain't
Oh
gonna
man,
lie.
them shits was the best.
I don't
man.
know if we couldn't get out and
I
it was
don't
like
even
you
remember.
sneaking out or something like
How
that.
was that?
What? You was that lit?
Nah.
Oh, you just don't remember.
I'm just old. I don't remember.
Man,
I
them
forget
shits,
shit.
them shits was the best. 12
man
o'clock,
got
you
early
getting to walk out of there,
Alzheimer's.
and you home, you home, just at home, kicking up your feet, watching Netflix at 12.
I went to a lot party. I forgot whose
Terrace.
party it was. Oh my! It was in the,
Oh,
the gym in the little
Okay, I
downtown
remember,
area.
I remember the pandemic parties now.
Yo.
I remember.
Shit is fire, man.
I don't know if it's like maybe we not supposed to be here, and
I
don't,
think
it
that's
was
really what it
excitement or
was.
something. But yo,
It's just like
Fire.
spontaneous because it's so spontaneous. Everybody want parts of it, bro. We was in a biker house. It's 400 people in here. I'm talking about niggas. It's COVID heavy. Niggas is coughing on niggas and brushing
Sneezing
up
all type
against
of
niggas,
nasty
and
shit.
you ain't even supposed to be close to nobody.
Niggas ain't give a fuck.
Niggas didn't
bro.
even give a shit. Nigga like, man, the liquor and weed gonna kill all that.
All that shit. bro. That's why I love my people, bro.
Word,
now I
bruh.
swear to God, you
Baby
got
word, bruh. That
Because
shit-
I was against it at first, but I'm like, fuck it. If people ain't gonna stay in the house,
yeah, what I'm
I'm
supposed
not about
to
to
do?
miss this bag.
Bruh,
Like, fuck
listen,
it was a time to be alive. Though I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
trying to tell you, bro.
It was a time.
it. Never
to
know.
Be
Some
alive.
people gotta get out. They be in the house. That shit cause depression.
Depression.
Yeah.
All type of
Yeah.
shit, man.
That's
Some
why I
people
brought.
need
That,
to see people, man.
that's why I brought you guys here because not for nothing. Maybe people may be thinking we throwing parties, but yo, sometimes y'all save people lives as entertainers. You never
Yeah.
know who came out and be like, man, I just want to off. I'm done with life, and
Bruh.
that one good event or that one good host or that one funny talk make you be like, it change your it change your whole
Or
perspective.
you forget about what you got going
yeah,
on.
exactly.
At that moment.
At that
bro.
moment, it's
Yeah.
just like
Sometimes you
damn.
just want to be around some people.
Some
bro.
vibes
Yeah,
of people.
some
That's why.
people.
That's why I came here. I gotta give y'all your flowers, like for holding it up in the
Appreciate
town.
that.
And,
Appreciate
you
it,
know,
bro.
doing what y'all
Definitely
do. I don't want
appreciate
y'all to ever stop. Like for real, for real.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Stop
Definitely.
it.
You stop.
I can't host forever, man. I'm already old.
Yeah,
You was calling me old the whole night.
He washed up after that last party, man. I got uncle up out of here,
Nah,
man.
man.
Y'all gotta do it again.
Please,
Don't wait too long.
bro. They in my
Till it's
inbox
Too much
about it.
snow on the ground,
Right.
man.
I want to bring it to a different level, man. We got to bring like 2 artists or something. Like everything I do, it got to go up. Like so,
Yeah.
if we at Water Street right now, how can we get to that 1,000? How can we get a hip hop? I mean, an R&B artist and a reggae artist. We
I
need to
felt
do
like
something.
y'all damn near,
Bruh, it was damn near a
there.
concert in there.
Yeah.
Like, it was concert vibes. They was, bruh, every time I walked up the stage, they like, bruh, this is a concert in here.
Yo, you know what's crazy about that concert? I don't even know if I should have said this, but we was doing a party. It was supposed to be in a small side.
Oh, word.
It was supposed to be in a small side.
Oh, nah, it
because
wouldn't have
tickets,
worked.
I hate people with these tickets. You know, last minute,
Yeah.
100 tickets sold. And the owner was like, yo, you know y'all got to go on this big side, right? I got the security coming and light man, this and the third. I'm sitting here talking to my manager like, I'd rather have a packed small party than
Yeah.
Water Street looking drowned out. And when
that was dope.
Oh,
That was
man,
dope.
it worked out.
They
What
came
y'all
out,
should
worked
do
out.
Next time though, like R&B. Y'all get some R&B shirts. Y'all get some dress shirts to segregate them a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then you will really see once they, because when it was like R&B make some noise, wasn't nobody. R&B was just laid
everybody
back,
was
bro.
gone. They was already at Taste of Bahamas.
Yeah.
They was already at Taste of Bahamas. You know what I mean?
Yo, not you, right, man. What side is you on,
They
man?
was already at Taste of Bahamas, man.
Nah, y'all.
Was that R&B. I was feeling the R&B.
We gonna run that back 100%. You
Please,
was feeling the
man.
R&B?
Huh?
You was feeling the R&B?
I was feeling both, but I'm more R&B.
Yeah, that's
dude
you.
At heart.
I love R&B too.
Honestly, I didn't even know what to expect because I was really there just to show up and show some support. Ralph and them told me to come down, but I ended up enjoying myself.
Yeah,
like
you
I
was
forgot
over
what it's
party.
like. I'm by the stage. Yeah, man.
Word?
It's, you know what's crazy? When I be hosting, right? What I do when I'm hosting, I'm observing the crowd. When I see I got straight hood niggas enjoying the R&B, I know it's a party.
You know it's a
now.
bar. It's a vibe.
Know what I mean?
Man. You got gangsters.
And
in
I
here
always say that I got the gangsters dancing,
singing Keisha Cole and shit.
Right, and they be on it, man. That's the you want to make people comfortable by all. So I know you comfortable now. If you singing and dancing, you comfortable in this space, which means you're gonna have a great night.
What's your social media handle, man? Anybody need to get in contact with you? Because he's a fire host, people. Other than that little last week incident, man, he do his thing for real, for real. Where can we see you at?
Facebook, man? I'm on Facebook. I'm HOTMEL, HOTMEL Killings. Instagram, _Broken Luxury, BRKNLXRY.
Hot clothing line, people. Y'all make sure y'all get it.
Get with me.
The shirts is fire. The hat. I got a big ass head, so my hat really don't fit me, but you know.
Get with
fire.
me. Get with me. Appreciate it.
Hot promoter, man. Where can we find you at?
See me when they see me, man.
James George James. Find him on Facebook. Yo, it's your boy Y.I.C.N. We out of here, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We out.